Good morning, Ram fam, and welcome to this week's edition of the Saturday Spark. What hopefully can give you a little training inspiration for your Saturday morning meeting. All right, July, it's moving. We're already a third of the way through the month. Can you believe it? So let me ask you, where are you? Have you realized yet that the customer is looking for just a little more, a little something different? I want to share you a quick story. I got a call from my guy, Mike Romano. He's the GM over at Yonkers Kia. It's kind of right across the water there, just past New Rochelle. He shared this with me, okay? One of his young salespeople was juggling two customers on the floor. So you already know where this is going, right? One customer was happy, one wasn't. Mike notices the unhappy customer was gone and asked the salesperson, hey, what happened to your customer? Where'd they go? The salesperson turned to him and said, they needed some more time to think about it, boss. They just weren't sure. Mike asked, let me ask you a question. Do you think they got your best, or did they get half of your best, or maybe even less than that? The salesperson honestly looked at him and said, hey, boss, they didn't get the best me. I had spent too much time with that other customer. They were all jammed up. Their whole deal was a mess, and I'm sure they felt it. Good. Now I want you to pick up the phone, call them, apologize, tell them they didn't get your full attention, explain why, ask for another opportunity, and promise them this time they'll get everything you got. So you know what that salesperson did? He did it. He made the call. He owned it. And you know what happened? The customer told him how much they appreciate it. Said no one has called them and said that before. The husband did say, hey, my wife and I honestly did need more time. We weren't sure if this payment can fit in our budget, and we're just going to have this conversation over the weekend. The salesperson said thank you. He set a specific time to call the following Tuesday, and he followed through on that call. And guess what? Just the other day, they came in and bought. That's why Mike called me. We've talked about this. This isn't an easy business. We rush, we multitask, we chase the next deal. But sometimes you got to hit the brakes. We have to slow down. We have to listen. We have to pay attention. We have to show up with some humility, grace, but control. That's what wins every time. I want you to be the professional, be the difference, ask the right questions. With your permission, I'd like to ask you a couple questions about that vehicle you're considering. Do you know how powerful of a line that is to a customer? You know what most dealers are saying out there, right? Stock number 1234. Yeah, I see it here. Let me know when you want to come take a look at it. That's not what customers want today. They want something a little different. They want someone to say to them, you picked a great time to call me. With your permission, I'm taking over this call, okay? I'm gonna ask you a couple questions that will answer the questions that you got in your mind, and you could just sit back, relax, and enjoy the experience with a professional salesperson. I know what I'm doing. That's the confidence, that's the connection, and that's the difference that customers are looking for today. That's why Susan created an entire new series for you guys, The Human Code, and next week's its second episode. I want every one of you watching. This series isn't about anything other than the real human connection, that piece that separates you from every other salesperson out there. So what do you do today? I want you to be different. I want you to stand out. I want you to make that call, leave that voicemail, hook that trade, be the guy. If you're not standing out, you're not even in the game. Stand up, stand out, get out there and crush it. I'll see you guys next week.